I would like to begin by acknowledging and paying my respect to the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, and their elders past, present, and emerging. We promise to care for and respect the land, water, sky, each other, and the animals here, just as you have done for many years before us. I listened to a story of Uncle Robert Poyang, an elder Aboriginal of the Soran generation. He experienced his dark time being separated from families and taken to the Kinchela Boys Home at 5 years old, from where he was become known as number 24. But finally, he found his mother. I wish I could remember how many times I have listened to the emotional story. My engagement in the process of the story listening to his story and observing his eyes expression respectfully, I deeply sympathize with the trauma and punishment he went through. It is hardly for me to accept a picture when he was marched down to the shower room, walking through the grass with nothing on, as his clothes were burnt. This reminded me about the story that my grandfather suffered while he was in the army and caught by his enemy. Then my grandfather was marched and punished badly. However, what Uncle Robert Poyang experienced was incomparable. Additionally, there is nothing more painful than growing up, thinking your parents were dead, and they were in front of your eyes, and you did not know they were your parents. My thought was with him. Uncle, you will reunite with them surely. My heart was broken when hearing that his mom had been just 150 years away from him, but he hadn't known. Then I consoled myself that at least he lived with his foster parents, who was nice, made him feel belong, and treated him as a human being. I will never forget the memory when I was 10 years old, living with my grandma while my mom was away for 5 months. I could not express enough my happiness when seeing mom back. I shouted out loud, "I'm the happiest girl in the world." And then I looked forward to the wonder happening to Uncle Robert. The moment when he met with his mom on the balcony road was the most impactful to me, which truly made me move to tears. My happy tears were for Uncle Robert and his mom's reunion, and particularly for him to be called with his real name, Bobby Young, not 24. My reflection of story listening on pedagogical practice. In the Pedagogical of Listening book, Renandi mentioned that listening involves giving meaning and value in others' perspective. She also added about listening, which not only become a pedagogical strategy, but also a way of looking and thinking at each other. While listening, I'm always open to differences and respect another's points of view. With full attention and respect, I listen to Robert not only to understand about himself, but also to listen to myself internally. Last week, while listening to a child in my room sharing about her little bunny in the show and tell session, I learned that the little bunny was everything to her. It was a gift received from mom when she was 10 months old, but sadly, a short time after that, her mom passed away. The child's story really touched my heart. She taught me about listening, which not just with ears but all senses. Listening stimulates emotions, and listening connects people. Listening to others with all sense allows me to sympathize, accept and value the difference, and make the others feel being recognized and belong. This practice has been implemented daily in my inclusive practice curriculum because, according to Renandi, from the beginning, children demonstrate that they have the voices and that they know how to listen, and they also want the others to listen to them.